Hey Brian, it's the weed whacker.
Yo.
Did you try those Smirnoff screwdrivers? I stopped at the Hilly for one last night.
How did you get my digits?
The Melissa and Lito show.
I thought you'd creep John's phone.
No way. I was the last person in Greater Canton who didn't have your number. I think even Carrie has it.
What? I just don't give my personal number out to anyone. How would Carrie have my number?
I'd prefer weed whacker.
That's the thing about nicknames.
We were tossing around the idea of a short vacay with the Curran show. Wanted to see if you were game.
You don't have a say. Vacation where?
I know. They have to happen organically. I'm the queen of nicknames. Was just going to rent a beach house in Fort Lauderdale. Something quick and easy. I'm the queen of vacays, too. Always a good time.
I'm going to Nashville next month, 19th to 21st, for a benefit. One of our guys got shot in the head. You guys should come.
No, you're not a creep.
Nope.
You're kind of a loner, which is what I used to be.
Not really. I have a ton of buddies, but I only let a handful of friends in that I'm tight with. So you think you got me all figured out, huh? Circle of trust.
Yeah, I said loner, not loser. I assume you know a lot of people. You never really can figure anyone out completely. Your dad died when you were young?
He died in March 2020. I am so not a loser. You won't figure me out.
No one is a loser. I didn't mean loner to imply friendless. I'm sorry. That was recent. It wasn't COVID, was it?
Cancer.
I know you date girls who don't lock the house behind them. And you are private. And observant. I'm sorry. What kind?
Lung, brain, kidney, and pelvis. How do you know all these things? You're funny.
Yikes, wow. That's rough. Jesus, I'm sorry. We chat a lot at the hillside.
Don't be sorry. Life is hard sometimes. I always figure it out. Who chats?
Life is hard. But losing people is the hardest. I'm sorry. We chat.
That all you got? We chat? Sure you're from Brockton? Spit it out.
You and I chatted about the girl who kept forgetting the door lock.
Oh. She's been out of play for like 3 months now. I just got a Saturday invite.
Did you say yes?
Not yet, but did respond.
What did you say, Mr. Elusive?
No, I just don't want to intrude on your couple's night. I am shy.
We prefer to hang out with non-couples. Bob Gallery's probably coming too. Solo. We'll probably do cards or something at some point. I am inviting you. John said Brian is being very wishy-washy now.
Did you tell him you texted me?
No.
You cranky now?
No. Just stop being so anti-couple. Most couples don't even like each other.
Name a few.
Name a few? I don't know. All of them? They all want to hang out with single people.
Foul ball.
You stink.
You suck. And you're double trouble.
You're hot.
Are you messing with me?
No. I'm serious.
Feeling is mutual. Is that bad? How long have you thought that?
Are you okay driving? You don't want to stay here?
I'm fine. I've got an office at the PD. You didn't answer the question.
Rather you stay here.
I wish. I think you're messing with me.
Why do you think that?
Because this is so out of left field. Where did these feelings come from?
I just think you're like me.
Meaning?
Do you have your own kids?
I have no kids. How am I like you? Hello?
Aren't we alike?
I think so. So why did you get my number and reach out to me? I asked a question here. Shoot straight with me.
I told you. I just think we're alike, right?
Yes, agree. Now what?
I don't know.
Shouldn't you know?
Do you like me?
Yes, from jump. First time I saw you.
When was Jump?
First time I saw you.
When was that?
Hillside for your sure. When were you interested?
I don't know. You're just my type.
You think you can handle me? I thought you were happy. There was a question.
How do you know if I'm happy?
I just assumed.
Are you hard to handle?
Question there. What do you like about me?
I just feel like you're from my neighborhood.
Yeah, ditto.
And I think you're hot.
You really think that? I've always thought that about you.
What?
That you're hot, smart, witty. But didn't think you were interested.
Witty?
Yeah, meaning quick with a response. Tell me why you got my number and reached out to me.
Thought we were the same. From the same neighborhood.
You afraid to say what's in your mind, Ann? I'm glad I stopped by. I should have come earlier. Do you really live in Mansfield?
Yeah, I was basically begging you.
You don't have to beg me. Beg.
Huh?
I will give you whatever you want. How are you texting right now? Ugh, leaving me hanging.
No.
Kids, kinda.
How am I texting? I'm just wide awake on my phone.
Is everyone asleep?
Yeah, they are.
I should have stayed. So now what?
Yes, you should have.
That would have been distracting. So now what? Now?
Now what?
Ball's in your court.
What do you want?
Loaded question. What do you want?
I asked you.
Nope, you initiated this. Spit it out.
Hey, we're single. We don't have kids. We can do whatever we want.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Where are you?
Canton.
Where?
My office at the PD. Why are you going to Mansfield?
Where is that?
Canton PD.
I have a house there from before I reconnected with John.
Oh. I feel like you're not really saying what's on your mind.
Do you like me?
Yes, clearly.
Come over to my house.
When?
When works for you?
Whoever, whenever. What works for you?
I asked you first.
I think you're messing with me.
I'm glad you came over tonight.
Me too. Ball's in your court. What do you want, Karen? You looked great tonight.
I looked great. You're full of it.
I think you're hot. Always have thought that. Just have not revealed my thoughts.
I'm hot for the hillside. Low comps.
Knock it off. You're hot, period. Are you glad you walked me out?
Yes. Are you?
Def. Yes. Are you going home tonight or tomorrow a.m.?
We kissed, right?
This a trick question?
I don't know when I'm going home. I'm selling my house. What a trick question.
Are you moving to Canton? I'm following your lead with this.
I live here, but I have a property in Mansfield. Why my lead? I don't want any responsibility.
You started this, right? Why did you get my number and reach out to me? Still have not told me.
Sorry. Should I not have?
I'm fine with it. Just don't know why you can't answer.
You're mad at me?
Oh my God, no, not at all. You're being silly.
I told you. I just think you're like me, and I'm attracted to you. A lot.
Feeling is mutual. I just never saw this coming.
Why?
'Cause. Just assumed you were happy with your situation.
I was, but things have deteriorated.
Why? How so? What did Melissa say when you asked for my number?
It is very, very complicated. He and I dated when we were kids, but then his sister died and everything got fucked up.
He seems very into you.
I just told Melissa that I had your number, but lost it.
That's cute. She wasn't suspicious?
No, she's great.
Does she know you like me?
She's a sweetie. We just agreed that you're great. Yeah, but where is that? I had all my shit here for a couple years, and my house has been vacant, but I'd like to get closer to the water.
Are you breaking up or staying together?
I don't know. He hooked up with another girl on vacation. I'm very close to his niece. It's a fucked up situation.
When was that? And how did you find out he hooked up? I don't want to complicate your situation.
We went away for New Year's, the four of us. I put the kids to bed. Found him in the lobby, all over one of our friends. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Sorry. I was just asking. I was just trying to figure shit out.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, I won't ask again.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Okay, hear you loud and clear, Karen.
Okay.
Why are you getting your thing all twisted up over simple questions? Thong.
I'm not. Am I?
You're kind of getting defensive.
Not at all. We did kiss earlier. No?
I think you initiated that, no?
Yup. Do I owe you an apology?
Oh my God, no. Why are you being so sensitive?
I'm not.
Kinda.
Never. What do you want from me?
What's on the table?
What do you want, ideally?
The real deal.
It doesn't exist.
I can go to any base, but usually Hanscombe in Bedford. Or down the Cape.
Which base down the Cape? Which branch?
Army's Army.
I'm not abnormally sensitive.
Joint base, Cape Cod. Aw, I won't be so hard on you.
Oh my God, you're not. You called me trouble. Makes me sound bad.
I was just playing with you.
You weren't, but that's okay.
Stop being sensitive. Please.
I'm not.
Are you moving to Canton?
I know, seriously. Some rooms I only go into. Not anytime soon. I'm there most of the time, but sometimes it's a lot.
A lot? Why? Do you even know what you want? Or who?
Because I went from being solo to trying to give attention to kids who aren't mine. And I never wanted kids.
I thought you were in this happy relationship.
Everyone is happy at the hillside.
Oh God, you avoid things.
It's just a very, very complicated dynamic with the four of us. He isn't cut out for what he's doing, and the kids present constant issues.
I think he believes he's doing the right thing.
Well, of course he does, but his heart's not in it. It's only because he was very, very close with his sister.
I know how you feel, kinda. I was married. When I met her, she had a 2.5-year-old. I went from being single to being a dad. It's hard. I'm divorced since 2017 and have no kids.
I try very hard, but they're very spoiled, and they're not my family. My parents keep telling me I'd feel differently if they were mine or my own sisters. And I told you, he got drunk and sloppy on New Year's Eve while we were away, and it's really affected me.
What did he exactly do?
I never got married. And now, somehow, I'm arguing with someone about raising kids.
Why won't you tell me?
He was a puddle all day and then disappeared. Then I found him all over friend's sister in the lobby of her hotel. And she's gross, which I think might actually be worse. Not sure.
Oh God. Did they bang?
So I was with the kids celebrating New Year's Eve without him. Which shouldn't be my role. No, I doubt it. He was a mess.
Was it the first time with her? Or do you think there were others?
I don't really think there were others. I'm with him all the time. Never seems to want to go anywhere without me. But honestly, the issue with his kids bother me more than him actually cheating, because they're constant and feels like a lose-lose.
You clearly have a lot of feelings swirling inside you.
Yeah, it's very complicated. Sorry for the rant.
You can vent, babe.
You probably felt that way too.
I did at times. It was one, not two, thankfully.
Want to grab a drink?
If you gave me some notice, I could have.
You said you were adaptable.
But I have my work truck with me, not my personal. Do you get angry when you don't get your way?
That sounds like an excuse. I rarely get my way. Wasn't I already begging you to come over last Saturday?
You getting my number from Melissa and reaching out to me?
And on vacay, and probably a few other occasions.
You didn't really beg.
I asked at least twice. How do people usually reach out to each other?
Why would I have thought you had any interest in me? Usually do it when they do live with someone. Do not.
Maybe, maybe not. Thanks for saying that, but low comps, hillside.
You know how to ruin something nice. I frequent other places.
John has shown me about 5 times the Ring video of me walking you out on Saturday, and my voice and accent are killing me softly.
What?
Yeah, he has cameras everywhere. You cops.
Jesus.
He's like, Christ, are you guys hooking up?
Oh my God, great. I don't need drama, dude.
No, it's fine.
Seriously?
I'm serious.
You legit planted one on me.
I know where the cameras are anyway. Oh my God, Bruins.
So your slick move isn't on there?
Of course not.
Oh my God, I almost...
It was a peck anyway. I kissed Carrie and gay Jeff, too.
Yeah? Weak. I agree.
No, I told you, he likes you a lot.
Which makes this worse.
You said or did something at the bar last week, and he goes, I like Brian more and more.
I think he's a good guy too.
Yeah, he is.
Funny. What's your end game? What do you want from me? You will just confuse the shot out of yourself. Shit. Because I am a lot of fun. And kicked my nuts in.
Oh my God, how?
If I had more notice, I would have grabbed a drink somewhere. So I'm all set with, that's fine, I'm not asking again.
Well, it was 7 p.m., and I'm super cool, so, right? Not asking again.
Coming to your house would have been bad for the both of us. For starters, you wouldn't have wanted me to leave.
That sounds good.
That's trouble.
Why? No, I'm busting your chops. It's okay.
No, you're sensitive. Nice try. You don't think if I came over for a drink, we would have gotten carried away?
You said you were adaptable and tons of fun. I took that as an invite for an invite.
Okay.
I'm 42. I know what happens when you invite someone over for a drink.
You're the master of avoidance. So you think I would just give it to you? Give it up?
What am I avoiding? I'm not afraid to be direct.
Some of my questions.
Okay, which? Ask again.
Nope. Tricks are for kids.
I'm pretty sure we would have hooked up.
Okay.
I can't say that.
Of course you can.
Did I miss any other questions, sir?
Probably. Are you having a drink right now?
Yeah, on my second. None of that is true. I'm not talking with any other guys. And I have issues with John, and things are far from perfect. You just happen to know about him because we all hang out at the same bar. I'm sure you talk to other girls too. That's what single people do. I'm not married and neither are you. Neither is John.
Was that your attempt at a lecture or deductive reasoning? What do you want from me?
That's just how I think, feel. You don't need to approve. I've already answered the last question. A couple of times, I think.
I'm not judging you. Never have, never will.
You shouldn't. I don't know what your private life is about. It's none of my business. My only point is that there's a difference between being married to someone and dating them. And we have no intentions on ever getting married. The point of dating is not to get tied down if you're not confident you should be. In my mind, anyway. The first two, but I don't care too much about the other girl.
Okay, so he's cool with you dating other people.
And I'm not unhappy per se, just realistic that there's cracks and far from perfect. I doubt it. If he is seeing someone else, I wouldn't want to know about it either way, and I'm sure he feels the same. You probably don't want to know about whoever you hook up with. I feel that's normal. At a bar?
I wasn't suggesting anytime soon. I know you're with your friend. I meant my house.
Probably after 8.
Okay. If you don't want it, that's fine. No pressure.
I will. A drink?
What do you drink? Are you out now?
Sorry. I'll drink whiskey if that's what you're having.
Haha. Send me a pic of you two. Stranger. Stranger.
Hey, I was at Hilly all weekend.
Have not heard from you.
Phone works both ways.
Thought you were all set.
With talking? No.
You sure? Well.
John died.